go. Now stand up. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Would you get a loan from this man? Yeah!
Yeah!
That's right. Yes?
Having a bowel movement.
Having a bowel movement. Well, no? No, I hadn't heard that one before. No. The minute these things came out, I knew I was in trouble. Humor is a fantastic tool to help people retain the information they've learned. Hi, my name is Brad Worthley, and I'm an expert in customer service and leadership. I developed an exclusive training technique called Perception Awareness Training. There's no faster way to open people's minds and help them take new information in, because it answers the questions why. Why should I change? In order to give you a feel of what perception awareness training is all about, I've compiled some video clips from a recent seminar. It was filmed in a historic Pantages Theater with 500 bank employees in attendance. And by the way, that is crucial when it comes to establishing a service culture that all the employees are involved in the process. So these video clips will show you how perception awareness training combined with humor along with powerful content can create immediate behavior change in your employees. I had a friend of mine who wrote a book. His name is Tom Asacker. He wrote a book called Sandbox Wisdom. And it's a cute book, but there's a story in there that really exemplifies the whole perception issue, and I'll tell you that story. There's a grandfather, and he was out with his 7-year-old granddaughter driving around town one day. And the granddaughter says, "Granddad, can I get some candy?" He says, "Sure." So they drove downtown, and they pulled up downtown. There's a candy store on the right side of the street, and there was a candy store on the left. And the grandfather said, "Well, which store do you kids go to?" And she says, "Oh, we always go to the one on the right." And he says, "Well, why is that?" She goes, "Oh, she's a really nice lady. She gives us extra candy." And he goes, "Well, what about the one on the left?" "Oh, she's a mean lady. She takes candy away from us." He thought, that's kind of weird. So anyhow, they go into the good candy store, go in there, order half a pound of hard candy. Lady takes a small scoop, and she puts it up into the scale. And then she takes little handfuls and brings it up to a half a pound. Then they go across the street. He wanted to see what that was like. He goes over to the other store, orders a half a pound of the same candy. She takes a big scoop, puts it up in the scale, and takes little pieces off to bring it down to a half a pound. What are you doing? Every single day in your branch or in your department, what are you doing that you don't even realize you're doing that is creating these perceptions or misperceptions that your customer is seeing? And when I'm talking about customer, I'm talking about our internal customer and our external customer. Everything I'm talking about today, because a lot of it has to do with just human interaction, is not just about the external customer. It's about getting along with each other as well. So I'm going to ask you, do you have the ability to what I call TLC, think like a customer? Do you have the ability to stand back and look at yourself, your department, your branch, your work area, and do you have the ability to be able to think like a customer does and evaluate yourself that way? It's a tough thing. See, everybody has a different tolerance for vocabulary and for slang words. And I'm probably oversensitive. One of the ones I hate is when I finish a transaction, someone looks at me and goes, "Hey, have a good one." Have a good one? I mean, if you liked me, why only one? I mean, it's the smallest it can be. You know, have a great life, have a great day, have something, but have a good one, you know. My goal is always to make people smile. I mean, that's what it is. Customer service is when a customer's in front of you, find something you can do to make these people smile. Make them walk out the door and go, "That was a good experience." Eye contact, why is it important? Well, think about this. If you walked into a used car lot, salesman walks up to you and they don't look you in the eyes. They're staring around your feet, wherever else, they're not looking at you in the eyes. What do you perceive is going on? Shady, pulling the wool over your eyes, whatever, right? So again, that's one of the perceptions we get out of lack of eye contact. Maybe you're trying to do something that we're not going to be comfortable with. Or it can be lack of confidence. So eye contact is pretty crucial. If you are a person that has problem with giving good eye contact, or if you just want to even just do something different, is try to pick out the color of the customer's eyes. Every customer that steps forward, look in and see if you can see the color of their eyes. That's the amount of time it takes to give good eye contact. Now, don't do it out loud. Blue, green, red. Number B, when someone thanks you, avoid the words, "no problem." Avoid those words. At least 20% of the time, we hear those words from your lips. When we say thank you to you, you'll respond back with, "Oh, no problem." And for those of you who do it, it is habit forming, by the way, and you know it is. It's hard to get rid of. But remember the message you are sending. Any time that you turn around, you tell the customer, "no problem," you just told the customer, "You know what? You're not near as big a problem as I thought you were going to be." Not a great message, is it? I'd like you to use what we can call a pedestal word. A pedestal word is the words "my pleasure." Someone says thank you, you respond back with, "it's my pleasure." And again, it elevates the experience dramatically. Watch their eyes, they almost take a different physical presence on. It's pretty powerful. Did they use your name? We've covered the name use a little bit, but in the sales world it's really important because the name does help bring down invisible barriers that do exist in the sales world. Now, by the way, how many remember the song from Cheers? Everybody wants to go where everybody knows their name. Remember that one? Think about that and put that into your real life. Put that into your life and think about where was it or where is it that you go that they use your name, and maybe, again, what kind of emotional attachment have you developed with them? Now, again, I'll just tell you my real life stories because it's easier. Up in Bellevue, I live in Bellevue, and I joined a Gold's Gym up there years ago. And it was kind of intimidating because when you walk into a Gold's Gym, all these guys are kind of like, and I was not one of these guys. So walked in the gym door, and of course the guy at the desk, there's always a guy at the desk checking the cards. He's the card check guy. So when you walk in the door, he's looking up going, "Hey Bob, hey Sam, hey you, new guy, you need a card." So I come over there, get my picture taken, and all of a sudden I've got my card. I come in the next day, he's, "Hey Bob, hey Sam, hey Sally, hey card guy, I need to see your card." So for about 3 weeks, I am card guy. 3 weeks and probably 1 or 2 days later, I walk in the door. All of a sudden, it's, "Hey, Sam. Hey, Harry. Hey, Brad. Good to see you today." All of a sudden, I am no longer card guy. I am Brad. These are my people. This is my clan. And, of course, every day as I'm coming through, everybody's starting to learn my name and get the hang of my name. So it's cool because I'm walking around the gym, you know, and, of course, guys are saying, "Hey, Brad. Hey, Brad. Hey, Brad." Steroids. So I'm feeling pretty good about this place. Then all of a sudden, 24-hour Fitness goes across the street, and they decided they were going to take all the business away, so they decided to offer half price. Did anybody leave? No. Because are we going to go back to becoming card guy? No. But again, that's what our name is like. It's that emotional attachment. The goal to having outstanding service is to take customer service away from being a program or an initiative and have it become part of your culture, where it's woven deep into the fabric of your organization. If you need assistance in establishing non-negotiable sales or service standards for your company, contact me. If you're looking to create outstanding leadership in your organization, contact me. If you want to increase sales and service, contact me. My name is Brad Worthley, and have a fabulous day.